All right, well, we are here in the Warner Brothers booth with Sefton Hill, one of the developers on the awesome game, Batman Arkham Asylum. How long have you guys been working on this?
I've been working on Batman Arkham Asylum for 2 years now, so quite a while before anyone even got to see it. So that was quite nice because we could stay under the radar, you know, really get the vision of Batman that we wanted and then reveal it to the world.
Right. The Joker.
Yeah.
How different does he actually fight? And I mean, what measures did you guys go through to actually make him more recognizable when you play him? And you know, just because he's so small and usually in the comics, he's always got all of his minions doing all the fighting for him.
Yeah. I mean, the Joker as a character, you know, is an unusually kind of agile and nasty fighter anyway. Like, he can handle himself in fights, you know. When him and Batman end up going one-on-one, he sometimes gets the odd blow in, but obviously Batman will take him down relatively easily. But yeah, he's a nasty fighter, he's a dirty fighter, you know, he'll kick people in the nuts, he'll grab them in the head, rip off the mask and poke him in the eyes. Oh, nice. He doesn't care, you know, anything to win. So, you know, he has a gun as well, obviously. He's kind of the antithesis of Batman, you know, so he can combo in the gun when he fights as well. So, yeah, I mean, you know, Joker, he's such an iconic character, you really want to play him, so obviously you can on PS3.
PS3, yo! So, Unreal Engine? Yeah. Is this like the new version of Unreal Engine, or did you guys actually do all the work on it yourselves, or...?
I mean, this is the latest version of the Unreal Engine. We take all the updates, but there's a lot of custom stuff in there as well, custom AI, custom animation. So there's a lot of custom Batman stuff running underneath as well. So, you know, combat engine, all of those things are unique to Batman as well. So the core engine is Unreal, but there's a lot of unique stuff for us as well in there.
So are there any other villains that we can talk about? I mean, we've seen Harley Quinn, we've seen Killer Croc, we've seen, well, of course, Joker. Yeah. Who else is in the game that you can talk about?
Bane, we've seen Zaz, Poison Ivy as well, we've recently announced. So, yeah, there are a couple more surprises in there, but, you know, we're kind of... we really want to keep some surprises for the story, because we're not really telling a lot about the story, because, you know, we worked really hard on the story to deliver a very game-centric story, working with Paul Dini. So we're sort of trying to show the gameplay, let people get in and see that the gameplay is really solid and great fun. Right. But we don't want to ruin the story for people, because, you know, we want you to play it and we don't want to give all the spoilers away, you know?
You gotta have some surprises.
Exactly, yeah, there are some big surprises left in there, trust me.
Nice.
Really big surprises.
How closely did you guys work with DC on this? I mean, was it like hand in hand?
We worked very closely with them right from the start. We met up with them and Paul Dini when we went through the story, and also talked about a lot of what they like about Batman as the character, you know, and the universe, rather than the game specifically, just more, you know, tell us about the Batman that you love, you know, we know about the Batman that we love, and all the time we wanted the game to be a celebration of Batman, you know, we wanted it to be a celebration of how we all really love Batman the character. So, you know, that was what drove us, and DC and Warner have been great, giving us lots of support and, you know, really backed our vision all the way through. So it's been great working with those guys.
So did you guys have it pretty much locked in right away, or did it take a long time to get the voice actors from the animated series, Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill and everybody else?
Yeah, I mean, we were working with Paul Dini, obviously, and he's good friends with those guys, so that helps a bit. We always knew we wanted to go for those guys, you know. Joker is such a great character, and Mark does such a great performance throughout the game, and he's tormenting you, but he's charismatic and he's making you laugh at the same time, and it's such a difficult line to walk, and I think he walks it brilliantly. Yeah. And Kevin Conroy on the flip side, you know, being kind of the, you know, the yin to the yang, you know, being calm and in control, and the introvert's Joker's extrovert, you know, so the two of them play off each other really well. Yeah, so we knew we always wanted those guys. Gives it that authentic feel, you know, like there's a little bit darker maybe than you've seen in the animated series, obviously Joker, a little bit nastier, you know, Mark plays him a little bit darker than you've seen before, but, you know, if you're familiar with the Joker, you know,
well, first off, are you guys allowed to, like, say how many hours of gameplay you think we're going to get out of this, out of the main story, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, obviously it depends on different skill levels and stuff like that, but you know, it's a good solid 12 to 15 hours in the main story, so it's not a short game by any means. It's a good solid story, and that's if you're playing through. And then on top of that, if you're going back and looking for all the secrets, you're looking at, you know, another 5 hours as you're looking to kind of collect the secrets in the game, and then the challenge maps on top of that, maybe another 6 to 10 hours. So it's a big game. Wow. You know, there's a lot to play in there. We've been working on it for a lot while. There's a lot of custom content in there.
So besides the Joker, are there really any differences between the two versions?
Not really, no. I mean, you know, I think some people say, you know, the Unreal Engine, you know, you tend to see games that don't look as good on PS3 as Xbox. I think the truth is that they're just two different systems, and you need to do what's best for one than the other. You know, like the PS3 is definitely better at some things, and the Xbox is better at other things. But, you know, there's no difference between the two. You can see the two running here, and there is no difference. You know, you just have to do the things to get the best out of both systems, which is what we've done. So, you know, there's no difference between the systems.
Did we get a release date yet?
Yeah, release date August 25th in the US and August 28th in Europe.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time.
Cool.
Thanks a lot. I want this game.